I'll listen. If you need an ear, you need a shoulder, let me know.
Welcome to the video. I'll be doing a reaction video on Jonni Shreve talking about William Lee and the sad truth of fitness.
What is up? It's your boy Jonni Shreve. I have BB Promise to tell like it is. Welcome back to another episode of Straight Talk with Shreve. Guys, we're gonna talk. Where is William Lee?
I just really want to talk to you guys. I've been in Thailand for the past couple weeks, and the reason is because the weather's nicer here. I can have my veins pop. Well, they're not popping right now. I feel like some people might just watch me because of my veins, and I'm so self-conscious. Like, if a vein isn't showing, I won't even want to film that day. When I got here, I don't know what happened, but I just feel so alone. It reminds me of last year, same time last year. I was going through some really dark times. I was really depressed, and I feel the exact same thing happening again.
I talk about these things because I do consider myself a mental health activist. My buddy used to say this to me before. He's like, wherever you go, there you will be.
That's 100% right, Johnny. You can't run away from your problems. You can't run away from your demons, because wherever you will go, no matter if you're making millions of dollars, you have all the nice cars, houses, your demons will always be there. You first have to fix what's going on up here to see the results you want in life. We all think it's about getting the bag, getting the nice car, getting the nice house. That will fix everything. And one thing I've realized in my life, fixes nothing.
There is a lot of pressure. I literally was like, let me find 10 things that make it a very hard platform. The pressures of being a YouTuber. What are 10 things that can really come up and really, wear on somebody's conscience, or this weigh on their emotions? Constant content creation. William Lee is a poster over and over and over again. God, many YouTubers feel so much pressure to constantly produce new engaging content. I know that my channel is a business. I know that I own a business. I have 4 pillars that are wrapped. Those are my core values of what I believe that are.
You have to understand, whether you're trying to be a social media influencer or you're trying to get this nice corporate job, whatever it is, you are your business. You approach it like you have a standard for yourself. You hold yourself to the standard. I remember when I used to work as an electrician, everybody used to be like, well, they don't pay me for that. Well, he don't pay, so I'm not gonna do it. You come to realize we all start to fall into that line. One thing I said, you know what? I'm gonna hold myself to a higher standard. And I worked hard. I went into the office, asked for a raise, and got almost a $10 an hour raise because I had work ethic, because I held myself to the standard. And then he gave me more opportunity to grow, advance in the company. Went from being a helper to a mechanic to running job sites because I put the work behind it.
And all those things like that. But for some who are using it as like clear that's their income, and they go from that one big year, one big month, whoa, and then they accidentally spend it maybe, or whatever, maybe they save it. But then they see it go down. So the pressures of making sure they put a lot of content out gets them their money, so they have all this pressure on them. I can see where William Lee is from there. The algorithm pressure. YouTube's algorithm, man, favors regular uploads. You guys don't understand that? That's why channels like Greg's brings the again, or anyone who posts a lot, the channel does well, because YouTube loves when you use their platform. YouTube loves it. YouTube's like, hey man, you want to keep posting videos on daily? I'm gonna reward your ass. Perfect, right? So constantly, the algorithm's even telling you, hey man, you want to get some more views, post more videos. So you have this pressure from even YouTube, right? The lack of work-life balance. This starts off as one of those things I just said, like, ah man, I want to do this. I can't wait. This is awesome. Now it's a job. And now you realize that all you're doing is trying to find content, trying to, get some, you got to editors and figure out, making sure that your thumbnail's right and your title's on point and all these things that you got to do. And you realize, oh man, like I'm from my own personal life. Guys, right now I'm prepping for the Master Olympia. I'm at the end of a TV series that we've been shooting for the last 2 months. I have a online coaching business. I have clients that I coach one-on-one. And I'm a dad. And I have friends and I have family. It is imperative for me to make sure I balance my life.
He's 100% like me, getting ready for this Ironman prep. I'm also trying to run an online business. Also trying to make sure my money's invested in the right places. Making sure that I have everything in line to make sure my daughter is great. I also coach basketball. So I have a lot of things going on throughout the day. But I have to make sure that I have balance in my work life and my outside life. When I'm doing something, I have to make sure my mind is on that task only. Not trying to think about what the next task I have to take care of or what that moment I'm in is all that matters. That's what balance means. You also need to understand if you're working on that task, that one task. If you're relaxing, you're relaxing. You're not thinking about work. And that's how you find the balance.
Like they've just, whatever they put out, or maybe someone disagrees with them, and they get a bunch of trolls and stuff in the comment section, and you can't handle the negative stuff. Some people cannot handle it. I know people who say, I can handle it. I can handle the pressure. Mosquitoes fly away, and be like, and I know for sure they can't. I'm like, no, you can't. I know you cannot. Some people can't, and they don't know how to not see it. You know what I mean?
That is true, what he's saying. But think about it like this. Why does somebody else's opinion of you matter if your mental health is in check? If you've done the tasks that are needed to make sure you're happy with who you are, that man in the mirror that you look at every single day, and you're happy with who you are, outside sources don't matter. They don't affect you because you've done the work that's needed. I remember being in that space that I thought everybody else's opinion mattered about me because I wasn't happy with who I was. But then I realized when I done the mental work I needed to done with who I was, I no longer cared. I no longer let outside sources affect who I am. Because I am who I am, and I'm happy with it. And I hope all of you understand this. Stop letting somebody online, stop letting somebody who doesn't know who you really are affect you on a daily basis.
I see the good stuff, but sometimes you only focus on the bad stuff. And if you're someone like William Lee who's got like millions of followers and stuff, or views, and 1% of a million says something, that's a lot to look at.
Yes, it can be a lot, but if you look at it the wrong way, think about this. Let's say you have 100 people in a room. One person doesn't like you. How should that affect you? I understand, but there is more good than bad. There is 99% positive on one side that love who you are. But there's 1% who don't like you, and that's what's bringing us down. You gotta remember, not everybody's gonna love you. Some people are not happy with themselves, so they have to take it out on others and make other people upset. Make other people miserable to make them feel like the way they're feeling. So we need to stop getting to the point of like, yo, it's 1%. There are 99 great messages here.
So I'm telling you guys, for those who are watching that are want to be YouTube creators or on TikTok or Instagram or whatever it is, understand this before you put yourself out there. Make sure you are good on the inside. Make sure that you are mentally strong, spiritually strong, physically strong. YouTube, when you put anything you put out there, you are letting everybody be a critic. If you're already going through some things right now, talk to somebody. Honestly, guys, it's cool that William puts it out there and talks to you guys, but he doesn't need to talk to you. He needs to go talk to somebody, so he doesn't have more of these vacancies or I gotta take off from YouTube again. But you gotta talk. 2, make sure you give yourself some time, right? Give time to yourself. Balance your work life or your postings or whatever it is, your creativeness for your YouTube channel, whatever it is you're doing, balance it out. Make sure you give yourself enough time so you don't burn out. Do those things before you get on this platform and decide to make a career out of it, or just for fun. When it comes down to it, in the end, make sure you're healthy mentally and go get help if you need it. It is courageous and brave and strong to admit when you need help. I'm saying that
100% right. When I seen the most results in my life is when I actually sought out help after my electrocution. I said to myself, I need to go speak to somebody to help me get out this rut. Not only just from being electrocuted, my whole entire life. And that's when I seen the biggest results, not only mentally, but physically. I started telling myself, okay, I understand now why I am the way I am, but I can fix it. I don't have to walk the path of misery because my life has been hard. I don't longer have to be saying, whoa, it's me. If you are going through some stuff, it does not make you less of a man or less of a person or less of a woman to go speak to somebody. It actually makes you strong as hell because you're willing to face what you've been through. You're willing to face what you're going through at that moment and saying it out loud. Once you say it out loud, it no longer holds power over you. Asking for help makes you the most powerful human being in this world because you are willing to face your flaws. Great video, Jonni. Ending the video now. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. Please, if you're watching this for the first time, please subscribe. And remember, work hard today for a better tomorrow.